Hey, Elise.
Hey, SB.
Do you remember the lessons from last time?
I remember one of them.
Which one?
I know I remember two, I think. One is,
And this intro is positively crackling with energy.
one is that, don't do what I did last time, which is, I think I told myself that. That's one lesson. Don't do what I did last time.
You did say that.
The second one is, I'm very energetic right now. The second one is, this is really hard to do. I need to find some sort of linear, or I need to focus.
Yeah.
And also, last time I think I gathered a lot of resources, but I didn't put them to good use.
Yeah.
Yay, energy.
My read on what happened to you last time is that you just didn't take enough ways to score. Like, you needed to pick some scoring things maybe a little earlier and focus on them.
Yeah.
Instead of, you spent a lot of time sort of broadly expanding your ability to build, but then not actually making points out of your abilities.
Let's hope I can remember that 5 minutes from now.
And I don't need to change anything. My play was perfect.
Shut up.
Without question.
Shut up.
So let me ask you this. Do you have any new analysis? We've been looking at the new market tiles here. Let's pop over to the new boats. Do you have any new analysis? Do you think you've unveiled any new truths about the game?
I'm not sure.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think that it's a bad idea to sell building resources on the boats?
I think it's dangerous. Yes.
Like, I'm wondering if 2 points is actually a good price for a block of resource.
I don't think so.
You don't think
That's
so?
just me.
Like, if we just like look at your starting buildings here. A cowshed. Well, a lot of these are potentially worth about 8 points, right? All the green ones that you have available here are worth 8 points on their upgraded side. We have some 5s. We have some stuff that's a little bit more valuable, up to a 12. I would say with a lot of the good scoring buildings, you can get up to a 12, right?
Yeah.
So with the animals, if we take an animal as being about 2 points, which is, I think, a reasonable assumption of value based on that's what they're worth on the boats.
Yeah.
Then these ones, like the Cluck Cluck Chicken House tier of buildings, flipped over, give you 2 points per animal and 4 points, assuming you max them out, for the building resources. Is like that's a way you could view it. The value of building a chicken house versus a Cluck Cluck Chicken House. Must always say the full name. Versus the value of just trading the resources off on the boats.
You could also call it a CCCH.
Okay, the triple CH.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this kind
She
of
was
thing.
so good in the Shield.
I had this situation happen in the last game where I thought about selling resources on a boat, and then I realized I could get more points. You know what? Never mind. Never mind my point. I couldn't remember the exact situation, but I think
She just remembered that she doesn't want to reveal all of her tech to me.
I think that
So here's my starting fares while she's talking.
the opportunity cost is a big part of my hesitation, right?
Okay.
So a cube that you have not gotten rid of yet is worth way more than 2 points, right? Like, a cube that you have has so much potential.
Right. It's only worth those points if you actually spend it, though, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, and that's part of my problem is I don't get to the point where I spend it necessarily.
And then the value of your resources is bound by your buildings to some degree. Like, you could say that the 2 resources you use to build the village hall are worth way more points than the resource you use to build the chicken house, so the Cluck Cluck Chicken House, because you also have to devote other resources to scoring the Cluck Cluck Chicken House. Like, with the village hall, you probably would have built the buildings anyway, right? Because we assume that the buildings are worth points themselves, which muddies the value of the resources a little bit. It's a little more complicated than I would like it to be for easy analysis. And that's the thing that happens in the real world all the time. You try to make a model of a situation, and it turns out to just be too complicated for you to easily model. And the way most people seem to handle that in real world industry is they just pretend that the situation is simple enough to fit the model they already came up with. But we're not going to fall into that trap.
Oh.
That's extremely on the board. Why don't we roll it out here?
Yeah, that landed real funny.
Well, because it was leaning against the board. Okay, red side up, you are first.
Alright, and so for the extras...
You started with an extra brown, I started with an extra green. These are the same ones last time, but the colors are switched. Was that right?
I don't know.
you
You
had
think
green,
I
I
can
had
remember
brown?
that?
Okay, fair enough.
Jeez.
So as always, we have the same starting country boards every game. So
Okay.
think about strategy, Elise.
Ugh.
You know what you're doing?
Okay. Sort of.
Okay. Go for it. Go. Do it.
I think I want to start with some wheat. I love wheat.
Yeah, I will follow on that for sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Love wheat.
Yeah, wheat's pretty alright. So I want market buildings, but I'm not 100% sure that I do want first pick. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should try to wait until you go get market buildings.
I mean, to be fair, I probably will.
Yeah. Like there's some semi-linear strategies available here that make me not want first pick because I don't want to pick one of the things in the strategy and then have you take the other one. But also, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to stop being a big baby and do it. So I think the black meeple is maybe one of the less valuable ones during the first phase. I've been using this one for the market. What do you think? Do you think that's the right meeple to do that with? I guess you should look at what your opponent has too, because in this case, I definitely want you to join me. So I want to make sure that I use a meeple that is not just low value to me, but is also kind of low value to you. Mm-hmm. In this case, I think I picked the right one.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take this cluck cluck chicken house. I'm gonna take this cluck chicken cluck cluck.
Yeah.
Starting to lose it.
I see that. I do like. Oh man, I like both of these.
How many times can a man say cluck before going mad? Do you think it's like a limited amount of time thing, or do you think you have a lifetime number of clucks, and as you deplete them, you just get closer and closer to that ever-swirling void?
I don't know how to answer that. I'm trying to think about it. I want these.
You are a monster.
I know.
I would have really liked one or all of those. So farm labor is interesting. On the front side, it's an action building that lets you build a farm building for free. And on the back side, it lets you do buildings and upgrades for free. Some of the farm buildings are fairly expensive to build. Not great examples here. I think the ones you took, are an advanced and a basic each. Mm-hmm. But it only costs white cube to upgrade them. So I kind of think the backside of farm labor is maybe not actually better than the front side most of the time. You're probably almost always going to want to do the building part.
Yeah.
So that said, I don't know if I even want that. Maybe I could go Village Hall. Village Hall kind of locks you into a certain style of play a little bit. I wanted to end up with either one of those buildings. This is my concern, was I wanted to take this and one of these two. And me going first does not guarantee me that option. So I could try to get this thing to score. It's only worth 8 points on the back, and you have to work kind of hard for it. If I'm going to work hard for a building, I want at least 12.
Okay. Man who knows what he wants.
It's the Thatcher. Thatcher's likely to be somewhat valuable.
Yeah, Thatcher's good.
Sorry about being a little slow here. Right off the bat.
Oh, that happens all the time.
The goat pen, the building plot, the trading post, and the statue have joined us.
What is this one again?
That makes it.
Yes.
Yes,
Ooh,
that
I like
removes
that
the cost of building and the plots that it points to.
That one is very good.
No? I think it's alright.
I thought it worked really well for me, personally. Okay. But
then why don't you go to the market and take it?
I might.
No, why don't you just go to the market and take it?
Stop hovering over my guys.
I'm trying to prod them to action. This is the call.
Yeah.
Any one of them could set out on his own personal hero's journey at any moment. It's probably easier to do if you can bend your legs, I guess. Ooh, a really early Keyper. That's interesting.
I'm still learning the Keyper part of the game. I'm still trying stuff out with that.
What do I make of that?
There's a reason why, at least.
Huh.
Was it the right choice? I don't know.
So we gotta remember this. At some point I need to do that thing.
Are you saying secret things?
I'm talking to the audience. I'm talking to the folks. As Dan Riker would put it.
I feel left out.
I'm trying to figure out why I think you want these green guys so badly.
Is that why I want this board?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a hint.
Yeah, but I'm choosing to disregard it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go get some orange resource. Would you like to come with me on this journey for orange resource? It's true that you don't seem to need a huge amount of it.
Yeah, there's not a lot else to do with the oranges, though, that,
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially save them for going back to the market.
Yeah,
unless you want me to follow, in which case...
which is what I was thinking.
Okay.
If I go to the market alone, I only get one, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright, I'll follow you.
Okay. 3 cubes of clay for each of us.
Maybe I'll need them at some
Never
point.
has a more exciting thing happened.
Never.
So what's up with you? I'm going to make it so all my clay is aligned the same way. You're going gray guy to the market. Gray is the upgrade color. It's also the color of getting stone.
Yeah, I figured there's not anything to upgrade right now, so...
It's not anything for you to upgrade.
Yeah, or you.
Maybe. Maybe that's true.
No, definitely that's true.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I will surrender my gray dude to you.
Okay.
I see the plan, and I'm fine with it. I see you're plotting. You're scheming.
This.
You took the farm laborer. What's building plot got on the back of it? 3 points? That's not exactly awesome. I'm definitely taking trading post.
Okay.
That is a 0...
trading post is very good.
0 consideration needed thing. And then the question is, how good do I think I'm going to be at building things in my town? There's a number of... there's 3 things that are here to score buildings in your town, and 1 here that is to help you support a scoring building in your town. Given that I went first, you went first.
Yes.
I'm concerned that it may be the case that I don't ever get a chance at any of these, because at some point, the season's going to end and we've played both the market spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the good ones.
So that disincentivizes me from taking building plot for sure. And I do have trading posts to make it a little bit easier for me to build, just make sure that I can get both resources in both number and the types that I need. Maybe I should take the village hall and just try to be the village hall guy.
You could.
I do already have the Thatcher, so I'm kind of like I'm playing... Alright. Village hall. I took trading post village hall.
I'll take the Oast house.
Okay.
Oats house.
It says Oast house.
Yeah, but...
I do not know what it means.
I imagine that there's critters that want to eat oats, so it'll be an oats house.
You will store your oats in the Oast house?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
well, it's probably a good idea for me to do some building at some point here. I already spent my orange guy. You also probably want to do some building?
Oh yeah,
Let's
I
see.
forgot. Why'd I spend my...
Let's see how much you want to do some building. I'm playing building space with a white dude. Would you like to follow?
What?
The danger of claiming a board early.
No, I'm not following.
You're not following? Wow.
I don't have the resources that I need for building yet.
Okay, well, I'm definitely making this trading post at a cost of orange and wheat.
You jerk.
And then, do I want to go for early chicken house, maybe? Sorry, early cluck cluck chicken house.
Thank you.
We don't have a chicken boat available. Also, I do have an animal on this thing. Is it the case that the spring fairs always have a farmyard animal on them?
That's what I've seen so far, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to need a place to keep that farmyard animal, which unfortunately is kind of awkward with the chickens. So I probably actually want to just build the farmyard this early on. I think. Because that gives me the most versatility to mess with the boats and stuff. Yeah, alright. Farmyard's going to be my other building.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to pay a clay cube rather than spending a wheat on that. So my costs are clay brick wheat.
Clay brick wheat.
Clay brick wheat.
Okay.
It's the protagonist of Space Mutiny.
I want some wood, obviously.
Yeah, I'm following on that.
Okay, we get 3. 1, 2, 3.
So now I've followed one more time than you have.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I believe, means that I am the person who gets the extra action this round now. Right? Because it would have been you. We would have run out of plays at the same rate if we had the same follows.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have run out first and you would have gotten the extra laydown action. Now I believe I get the extra laydown action. So I've removed an action from you, meaning that we will have action parity this round, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm actually like working this weird joining system correctly.
Yeah.
The way it actually works out, right, is that who joins most gets the most actions. It's just that they have less control over what their actions are, because about half of their actions are determined by the other players.
Yeah.
So if you can sort of like carefully move your strategy around your opponent's intended plays, that's how you win.
Mm-hmm.
You win by being the person who does the combination, the shared space of your thing and the opponent's thing the best.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a super cool design. Anyway, it's my action. Sorry. At some point, I'm going to have to use this blue guy for something. But I kind of think what I want to do now is play... Do I want to already play Upgrade?
Maybe.
So I could go Upgrade with a white guy. You definitely won't follow because you don't have any buildings.
That's true.
I have the resources to flip my 2 buildings over very easily. But I think... this is awkward. Here's the thing. I need more clay. And I don't have an easy way to get more clay. So you, This was... I assume the reason you claimed this board is because this is the one where the upgrade actions are? And you thought they would get played?
Yes.
Okay. So I could just play bad trading post action to turn one of these into 2 clay, which I think may be what I end up doing. Because I'm going to need a lot of it. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to end up doing. I think I want to do that with blue guy. I don't think I have a good boat action this round. So yeah, I'm going to play my trading post. When it's not upgraded, you do either of the things. I'm going to choose to do the upgraded items version. Okay. And we're going to turn this stone, I think. Yeah, because the Cluck Cluck Chicken House requires an upgraded wood. So we're going to turn this stone into a pair of bricks, I believe.
All right. Okay. I would like to play this.
Okay. Interesting.
I need a lot of all sorts of wood resources, so I need to
yeah, that's interesting. Sorry. I'm not going to follow. If I don't follow, that puts us back to you being the person who gets the extra play. No, it doesn't, right? Because I have 3 plays left and you'll have 3 plays left after this, so I still go out first. It's some bad math somewhere. Got all disconnected from reality.
I just don't do the math, and that
Fair
makes
enough.
it easier.
I'm not going to follow.
Okay.
I need my guys. I need the specific plays.
So I can do
that
it
need
twice?
to do. Yes, you have matched the color, so you may do it twice. So I got to make this happen. And also, I think it's going to be a build. Again, just signaling to my...
Yeah, secrets.
Do you ever get the feeling that it's kind of everybody against you?
Yeah, kind of.
Good, that's what I'm going for.
Oh.
I'm doing my best to demoralize you.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure what I need to do is get sheep.
Okay.
Go in farmer to sheep town. Would you like some sheep, Elise?
No.
Well, alright then. 2 sheep for me. And they can live in this farmyard.
Oh. Let's see here.
So, I mean, I see your plan.
What?
Well, you haven't made
Don't
it...
look at my plan.
You haven't made it very difficult to figure out. You're definitely going for a farm-heavy plan.
I'm trying some... Yeah, I'm trying
with your labor in your house. And I dig it. Like, I like the idea of the linear. My concern is that this thing is only worth 8 points on its back, which isn't actually better than just any other building you might build in the farm area, but it doesn't require its own animals, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a great building or not. I guess we're going to find out.
We are. We are going to find out.
Your play is going to determine once and for all whether this is a great building or total garbage. Something that everybody who buys Keyper henceforth will simply throw away upon opening the box.
What? Oh boy.
What do you think? Which one is it?
They're going to throw it away. Maybe. Okay. I want to build, but maybe this one?
Discount build?
I don't see why not. I don't have an orange guy.
Well, white guy matches. Like if you play the white guy in the orange space, you still get to double build.
Then I'm doing that.
So do you want to double build or you want to build with a discount?
I want to double build.
Okay. I think I don't... if I follow that, then I get to do like a whole bunch of extra stuff. I get to have way more actions than you do. But some of them are bad. How many of my actions could be crappy? It's like, if I followed you, we would each get 3 builds.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely will actually be able to do 3 builds. I probably will too, though, huh? I have a lot of stuff over here. So if I were going to follow you, I apologize, I'm going to slow down here just for a second.
Yeah, you always do.
So if I were to follow you, it would be like this and this.
If you don't respond, then it seems like I'm just being an a-hole. I'm trying to like rib you, and if you don't respond, I just feel like a jerk.
Why? The only reason I don't respond is because I'm so hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like that's 3 builds I could totally do right now. Yeah, all right, let's go nuts. I'm gonna let you have all of these dudes. Do I get? Yeah, okay. I still have 1 white guy. I'm a little concerned about the fact that my dudes for next turn will be black, green, orange, orange, white. I guess I have this blue guy as well. Is that okay?
I'm not gonna have any orange guys.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay. You're gonna have all the white guys. You can pretend they're orange.
I only got 1 right now.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of like how much does that screw me? I guess let's find out. That's kind of the point, isn't it? That's what we're doing here. Yeah, follow.
Okay.
So what are your 3 builds?
I hadn't really decided yet. I definitely want to build this.
Interesting.
Well, I need an animal for my fair, right?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. But I also need this.
I kind of assumed that when you went this way, when you took 2 expensive farm buildings and also farm laborer, that your plan was to build the farm laborer first and use it to cheat those.
Yeah, that was my plan, but... You want to build yours first?
No. I'm pretty sure you have to build first. I'm gonna harvest information over here. No, I'm just messing with you. I'll go ahead and put down first because
you're not gonna get anything.
I definitely made all my decisions already.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Brickmaker, Thatcher, Cluck Cluck Chicken House at a cost of brick for Thatcher, brick wheat for Brickmaker, and wood for the Cluck Cluck Chicken House.
Okay.
I'm really glad we went and got all that wheat.
Okay. What do I have left over here? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build carpenter.
Okay.
Using a wheat and a wood. I have to build this.
Okay. I mean, it's not a bad building. If you get stuck paying the cost for one of them, that's probably the one you want it to be.
But
well, I guess. Do you think that's better than the hop field?
oh, I can get an animal from the hop field, huh?
Yeah, and the hop field does have all the animals pictured, so it can also store any 4 animals.
Why did I choose? In my mind, there was a reason. Oh no, I have to play the hop field because I don't have an animal to exchange.
Yeah, that's why
I got confused. Yeah, okay. I had already planned that part out. Okay.
Okay.
So the problem I have here is that I need this.
For your fair?
For my fair.
I mean, the fair's 2 points.
That's true.
I would say that if you can gain any kind of long-term engine-type advantage by missing your spring fair, it's absolutely worth it. I'm not sure what the point value of the fair would have to be for it to be worth taking a hit to your engine at this point in the game, but it's definitely more than 2.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna take a hit.
All right, and what else?
Because I also want to play this, which means I need to spend this.
Okay, yep. We haven't done it a whole lot, so just as a reminder, you can always spend an upgraded version of a resource as though it was the basic version. Is why she can do that.
I am just giving away stuff I don't need to give away.
I think you've got an interesting position now, though. Like you've got a position that's doing a particular thing.
Interesting is almost like good.
The carpenter. Okay.
I have a lot of wood stuff.
Yeah.
Still got more wood stuff.
I was like, do you really want the carpenter when you're going to skip wood costs with farm labor, but you can only use farm labor like once or twice a turn, and you still need to build? Yeah. Never mind. I'm being silly. Okay, well, I only have 1 play left, so I'm going to make that. And then it's your turn again. Then I get to take some beautiful laydown actions.
So things have changed a little bit since I won't have my fair.
I've got a weird assortment of dudes for next turn. I'm missing 2 colors, and I'll only have 1 white guy. I'll get to take a lot of actions, but they're not going to be actions that I have a lot of control over, and I guess we'll see. Really, it's not even that's such a. It's not that it puts me in a bad position. It's that it puts you in a good position to manipulate me. So whether it's bad for me is going to come down to how well you take advantage of it, I think.
Okay, I'm going to play this space.
Okay. Convert 1 basic good to 2 basic goods. Twice.
So, I'm converting those 2 clay into 4 wood.
Okay. Fair enough.
I need wood logs.
Yep, you're on your game. I see it.
I need little brownies. They look like little brownies, maybe.
Do you eat a lot of perfectly square brownies? Perfectly cubular?
No, but I think they look kind of neat like that. Like they would look very
cubic brownies.
Yeah, they would look very.
They're totally cubular.
Yeah, totally cubular.
It's not. That's not my fault. We were watching. Thunder in Paradise earlier.
Don't tell them that. Tell them at least why. Probably no one knows what it is. Thankfully, now they're gonna look it up.
Yeah, you should stop drawing attention to it. Your problem with bits is that you can never stop drawing attention to it.
It's not a bit though.
So I could now go and get stuff. I could do a laydown play on the market space. It is laydown play time. So for a reminder, of course, like rules that we repeat every video. When you've run out of keeples, and it's your turn, you can lay down the keeples on any space that's on the board that you have claimed or on your home boards. And also a reminder, I can upgrade this by playing the guy that's on it, which is a thing I think I'm probably going to do, actually. I could just get a bunch more clay, but like how much clay do I need?
So much.
Do I actually need all that clay? I think I really want to make sure my trading post is upgraded before the next turn starts. So I'm gonna lay down action, and I'm gonna pay the cost of a wheat to turn my trading post over to the really, really awesome side.
A wheat.
A wheat.
A wheat.
And we're all good on that. So now you got your play, and then I get one more lay down, and then that is the end of the season.
Okay.
I just realized I'm only like 70% sure that I'm allowed to do that. While you're working here, I'm gonna look that up.
Okay. I am actually going to...
Okay, yes, it does work that way.
I think I'm going to play the Sea Breeze.
Okay, one presumes on the board
Yeah.
that's yours. All right, well, you know I got no joins, so is that... Well, it looks like you're probably getting a cow,
I'm getting a cow,
I'm assuming.
and then I'm going to sell this clay.
Okay.
Which is like the opposite of what I was saying earlier.
Elise, you have more shipping points than I do.
Yay, it's a first.
This might actually be the first time that's happened.
That's a horse. Okay.
Can you really call yourself an animal lover if you can't tell the difference between a cow and a horse?
I can in real life.
So now, I'm thinking about taking more tiles here, and I'm wondering if doing that is crazy suicide. You know?
If you think it is, you should do it.
Oh, good point. So I should have thought about this a little bit more. I should have built my buildings differently.
Yeah.
Because I built the trading post here, and then built these two here, thinking about pavement here and drainage here, right? But I should have thought about the fact that me running out first means that I have this laydown available, and I should have tried to play in such a way that I could still get 3 points off of building, or all 3 free spaces off of building plot. Because as it is, there's no longer... I can't play those 2 very valuable buildings where I want them and also get maximum value from building plot anywhere. So now I'm debating taking it at all.
I think you had kind of written it off.
I had, and I had done so incorrectly. What's on the back of... 3 points on the back of Jewel Cutter, 3 points on the back of Gem Dealer. But Jewel Cutter is potentially a lot of points in the end game from a gem scoring building. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lay these down. This is maybe counter to the strategic development that I made last game, where I was like, hey, I'm a smart guy. I'm gonna stop taking too many tiles and not being able to score them.
Oh, that was the other thing I did.
But yeah, these are the 2 I'm gonna take.
Okay.
So it looks like the windmill and the builder are probably out of this game. In fact, no, that was the final thing of the turn. They are definitely out of this game.
Yep.
So you're going to keep the first player token. And we are going to move to the end of season thing.
Season spring.
And I'm going to look it up every single time. All right, end of this. First is fairs. I do, in fact, have a sheep and a clay.
I managed to...
You managed to get... Yeah, you are totally good. Everybody's animals are totally legal.
Totally legal.
Extremely legal. Maybe as legal as animals have ever been.
Totally.
So get your stuff back.
Okay.
How do you feel that season went for you?
I think it went okay.
I'm not really sure what happened when I tried to drop these guys on my board. They're supposed to rotate a little bit and go into the positions, aren't they? Do they not?
Yeah,
oh no,
they
these aren't the ones that rotate them. I could maybe edit this mod, because there's a type of snap point that rotates objects.
I thought these did.
They definitely don't. I just tested. So I ended up really short. You have 2 extra keeples here.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I'm talking like losing keeples doesn't cost you anything, but it does give your opponent extra stuff. It's not a full action worth of stuff, but it's stuff. I'll be very interested to see what you choose to actually play.
Okay.
All right, so all of these go into the negative zone.
I'm unlocking these boards.
This stuff goes in here.
One for you.
Thank you. You. All right.
One for me.
There
What?
we go. Nothing. Everything's fine.
I was thrown over there so I couldn't see it. We gotta refill this.
And we also have to replace the boats. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Because we have all this information before we decide what's on our country boards. Okay, this ship is on the wrong side. Hey, look at that.
Look at what? What's going on?
One of the ships is flipped over already. It's incredibly consequential.
So we got some more boat stuff. Lots of boat stuff and some
all the boat stuff came up at the same time. Except for the dock, which is out of the game. And some fares that are potentially interesting. What am I? Okay. That's probably doable. Alright, so country board time. Figure out what you need. I would like it if we could get some of this this bottom left thing here. It is not super obvious to me what you need. You have your carpenter, so you're not going to be bound by upgrade actions. That's interesting. I'm not going to be super bound by them either, really. So what do we want? If we're thinking about potentially these fares, or like even our building here, I need to look for sources of this. Unfortunately, none actually available, it looks like. Well, there's a boat, I guess. So let me think. We need to do a lot of this stuff. How? Okay, I do have those. So I want to make sure you're represented. This one's not bad for us, actually. But, like, maybe it would be worthwhile to pick this. I guess it has no, has none of that thing I was just saying. Yeah, that's tricky. You get to have these or this.
Man, I feel so left out.
So it comes down to whether or not she's going to do this thing. And I think the answer is no.
You never know, though.
I do know.
Wild card. Because I don't never know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
The problem is that she might make the wrong decision.
Thanks for agreeing so readily.
While we based our ideas on her making the right decision. She raises a good point.
It's true.
I'm good. I'm doing this one. You good?
Okay.
Oh, no?
No, I am good.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Still not great, actually.
What? That's not great.
This, for me.
Oh. Okay, so I need to put 2 guys.
Yep, so now you decide which of your 2 guys are going to the keep.
So I think probably one of these guys, because I have 3 of them.
Keep. I hadn't used my button yet.
Oh, you're doing that again?
Wow. Yes, you have 3 brown guys to... The colors I'm missing are gray and brown this time. That's not so bad. The fact that I'm missing 2 colors and only have one of the wilds is a little worrisome.
I'll do that.
Okay. And you are the player who went out last, so you are the player who plays first.
Okay. What do we have? What did you pick? Oh, you got all the upgrades.
Yeah, I picked the upgrade one.
I guess the resource upgrade.
Yeah, sorry. I picked the resource upgrading one. And you picked the one with the double building upgrades.
Yeah. Okay. Do I want more wheat? I always want wheat.
Wheat's pretty good.
I want wheat. I love wheat.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to join you on that.
Love wheat. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna gnaw on some wheat. Delicious.
I'm really advanced resource starved right now, so some wheat sounds pretty okay.
Wheat's pretty good.
Okay, so the position I'm in is that it's kind of awkward for me to upgrade resources. Because I don't have gray or green guys, and the orange guy, unfortunately, if you... Oh no, you don't have an orange guy. Nope. So you probably wouldn't follow me. Also, you don't have any clay, so you wouldn't follow me for that reason too.
Yep.
So probably my upgrade clay action is just going to be 2 upgrades anyway. Which means that none of it will be wasted. Here's a question. Do I want to feed you guys on this board? I think the answer... Oh no, I have to do an upgrade clay action. Never mind. I can only play this board. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'll just turn these clay into bricks and then pass the turn back to you.
Okay. What thing do I do?
So we can make this happen pretty easily with our buddy here. What do you think?
I don't.
Yeah, okay, I believe that. I'm really annoyed with myself. I think this was the choice we had to make, but I just didn't remember how rare the orange building space is during the second season. The fact that we managed to make a board that doesn't have one is actually very awkward for me.
I think I want wood.
I think I don't really need wood. So I probably just pass.
Okay.
Sorry, pass. I fail to join. I choose not to join. I choose to fail, just as I do in life always.
That's harsh.
I'm always failing, but it's always on purpose.
Oh, that makes it okay.
I could have done a good job if I wanted to.
Alright. What do you got?
What I got is I need to build... how much do I want any of this stuff? The answer is kind of none.
Yeah.
That's gray guy times 2 on the back. Are there even... There's only 2 gray guys in this game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but for scoring these, you can treat your white guys as though...
Oh, okay.
Right, you can assign white guys to these. If you had one white guy and you had both of these, you would have to count him as either blue or gray. He can't be both, but... So you could score up to 4 on these. Still, though, I don't think those are very good. They're certainly not worth planning around this early in the game. Seafarer has been really great for me in the past, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the task of making it work this time.
Yeah.
I could just go take a fare, but I kind of think... Basically, where I'm coming down here is that the market's not great for me. I maybe don't need to visit the market this turn. I'm just trying to plan my plays ahead a little bit. So because I don't have access to the orange building space, I'm looking at this building space and trying to figure out if I think it's good at all for me. And I think the answer is no. You cannot reduce the cost of a building to 0.
Correct.
And the things that I have that have 2 resource costs that I actually want to build have specified costs. No whites to subtract, right? The stonemason and the carpenter are just not that good. So I kind of think that I'm in a real place. I'm in a real spot here as far as building stuff goes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play my trading post.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of setup for me not to do very much. But I'm going to drop this log to get... probably stone clay, rock clay, whatever. And then I'm going to, because this is upgrade, I also get to do brick out for, I know that I want stone. Probably stone wood. Yeah, I think so. Let's just get to the array. I am tasting the very narrow spectrum of this rainbow.
Delicious.
Honestly, these are okay candy colors. It's probably be fine. The whole rainbow's gonna take like Reese's Pieces, and that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Man, you got resources.
Bam.
Okay. A lot of plays designed to monopolize the green dudes.
Maybe.
Not sure what to make of that. Don't maybe me. I see what's happening. So when you play your Keyper is when you take these.
Oh, yep. Okay, so I want... I think... sheep horse.
Okay. I want...
Oops, I've fallen over. Get up.
I want resources and I want building. Do I need to play Trading Post again? I kind of think maybe yes. I need to have a lot of stuff. I need to have a lot of advanced resources. Let's see, because we want to play that to upgrade you, and then like anything else. I guess it would be best if I built this first. So if I use my other black guy to play Trading Post against, that I can get double Trading Post action, and then I play a build action that gets me building plot, and then I play an upgrade action. Okay, I still do have the guys. Yeah. I do have enough guys to do all that. I'm gonna go ahead and join myself on my Trading Post. Lay this guy down so I get 2 Trading Post actions. And I'm gonna be the one who has way too many items and no idea what to do with all of them. I'm gonna trade clay for clay wood. And brick for pair of bricks. And then with my second Trading Post action, I'm gonna trade I'm going to trade clay for clay.
Clay.
And then, what do I need more of? I could use more wood, I suppose. Yeah. I'm trade wood for wood.
Okay.
Trading Post. It kind of seems like I'm just robbing people.
Yeah.
At the end of the trade, I still have all the stuff that I had before, but also more stuff.
Thieving Post. Maybe is a better name.
It's a trading post. It says Trading Post on the outside, and people walk in, and as soon as they close the door behind them, we mug them.
Yeah.
And then I guess to prevent them from telling anybody, we kill them and throw their body in the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You really fleshed that narrative.
That's how I'm getting down over here. Go ahead, commit some keeples to the board. Maybe you want to come over and visit this Trading Post.
No, thank you. I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
For farm labor...
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Laborer.
Farm laborer.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that only white cubes? Because it's not ore like it is on the board.
The farm laborer tile enables any farm building to be built at no cost, is what the text in the rulebook says.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
So actually, this discount space using the same iconography maybe does just mean -1 of any...
You should check that right now.
The thing is, there's no text associated with the space. Like, the way they explain what the space actually does is just that icon, again. It's literally the iconography that's on the space.
Did someone tell us what...
Nope.
No? I feel like that one's kind of important. We've made a lot of decisions, at least I've made a lot of decisions about whether or not to use that space based on that.
Yeah, me too.
Huh. Well, we'll have to clarify.
But in the section of the rulebook that I'm looking at where it explains what all the spaces on the board do, it does not have any text associated with that space.
Maybe you could do a quick search?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, you're doing something right now?
I'm going to. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to leave the camera over you, and yeah, we'll just go to Board Game Geek real quick.
Yeah, because now I'm
Why not?
a little nervous about that, actually.
Why not? This video doesn't need to be entertaining.
Well, was anybody
who's here for episode 4 of a 10 Plays Later series is committed all the way.
Yeah, they're not looking for something interesting necessarily. I mean, it's not a diss against them or anything. It's just...
No, but it's a pretty strong one against us.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, I made a mistake. I took the wrong critter. Okay.
Well, that does seem fixable, given your tiles.
Yeah, but that means it's gonna require more work to do so. I think... Oop. I'm gonna knock my cow over. I can't talk today. Alright. I have several things I want to do, but I think for now I will... Man, I have so many of these guys. Hold on, what is... The other side of farm labor is...
You can do builds and upgrades for free of farm buildings.
And then there's that. And the hop field is... I get 2 animals for 1. Okay, so maybe we want to actually do some upgrading.
So are you doing that? Oh.
I'm gonna upgrade, yeah.
For efficiency's sake, I probably don't want to follow you. There's still an upgrade field left on the other board, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't follow. I do not join you.
I'm gonna upgrade these 3.
2.
2? Oh, yeah.
I didn't follow.
What a jerk. These 2. For 2 wheat. Love wheat. Find anything?
I'm still looking. And the problem is that now I need to play that space. I mean, so this is where I need to know. So hey, at least Phil.
Okay. Maybe I should
put on a little play with your animals.
Okay. Moo. I don't even know what kind of animal that is. We can look at the cute little animals on the board. Some little chickums and some ducks. Now I just say chickum naturally. That's embarrassing.
Okay, the designer has confirmed on Board Game Geek that this is intended to be you can discount anything because a white resource can represent any of the other resources. Which I think is kind of a weird way. Like the thing the white resource represents most is the white resource symbol, right?
Well, yeah, because in other cases,
I think this would be a very easy problem to solve if the line of the table that tells you what the spaces on the board do just was text instead of repeating the symbol that's already on the space, which necessarily cannot give any new meaning. But anyway,
well,
yes.
Hold on, I was gonna say something. You interrupted me. The other thing is
I was mad.
Okay, wait. The other thing.
I'm still mad.
The other thing is he uses the symbol that you can barely tell it's 3 different colors.
Yeah.
To represent any one of these ones.
Yeah,
so, like, there's
that's true.
2 ways of representing the same thing.
No, because the 3 color symbol can't be white. So if this was like minus tricolor octagon thing, then you actually would not be able to cancel the white part of a cost.
Okay. Well, it's all very confusing.
I agree that it is not intuitive, and he had the opportunity to clarify with nice unambiguous text and chose not to take it.
Well, you really are mad. Well, sorry everyone, we've been playing it wrong this whole time.
I don't know how much it's affected things, but we'll probably play a little bit better from now on. So that is interesting, because that means now I totally can discount these. And you know what? It was probably right for me to go ahead and get the double trading post play in at some point during the turn. I bet that this has not really affected me. So, what am I not going to be using? Because I want to play one of these spaces and I have to figure out... I also got to figure out, I guess, whether I want you to... you could follow no matter what I do, because you got a ton of white guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think I'm probably not going to use this other orange guy for anything, so he's going to be how I play the space. I am playing the discount build space on this board. Would you like to join me with one of your white meeples? taking you all the way down to only your fair share of the white meeples.
So then I would be able to build 3.
No, 2.
2.
This space is not colored,
Oh, yeah.
so right now it's going to give me 1 discounted build. If you join, it will be 2 for both of us.
Just a question, what do I want to build?
Yeah, I guess the question is, do you have 2 builds that you want to do? I think the answer to that is probably
I'll
yes.
bite.
Okay.
I'll bite. Oop. Fix it, please.
All right.
I can't do it.
I don't know why you have such trouble dropping things on other things. So I definitely want to build this building plot, and that I have to pay the full price for. But then I also get to build something else. It's probably going to be pavements. I know for a fact I'm building pavements. I'm not certain that I'll build the village hall, right? Because the village hall is actually worth 0 if you don't fill. So probably this is a fine time to get pavement down. Let's see. If I'm going to do that, which one do I want to take as the discount? I will still need... Well, you know what? I have my brickmaker and stuff. It probably makes sense to pay the brick half of pavement. And so now the way that building plot works, in case it's unclear, is that the building plot is not a space that has an action. It just, if you build here, the cost for that build is 0. And if I flip it over, it will make that true for this space and this space. Okay, now you have 2 discounted buildings.
Yeah, I think...
I gotta say, I do love the fact that Board Game Geek exists and that board game designers care about it enough to go there and answer rules questions.
Yes.
It's nice to have a really definitive answer.
It's a great help. Those 2.
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty alright.
Yeah.
Somewhat devaluing your farm labor, it turns out that guy was not that necessary. I mean, it's not like a bad thing.
I still gotta upgrade stuff, so...
Yeah,
and I still have 4 more spaces.
Yeah,
Oh,
but...
whatever, just whatever,
Okay.
just hush.
Okay. I'm gonna play upgrades over here with this white dude. Would you like to join?
Wait, what? What? No, you just played.
Oh, I did just play. That was me.
Wow,
shoot.
you were a big fat cheater.
I was gonna openly cheat.
Yeah.
And be fine with it. And sleep like a baby tonight.
Sleep like a baby tonight. Man.
I'm not trying to say that I, medically don't have a conscience.
What a villain.
But...
What a straight up villain.
If either one of us doesn't medically have a conscience, it's definitely me.
What do we got here?
I appreciate that you didn't call me on suggesting that the conscience is a physical part of the body that could be actually missing.
I was just letting it go.
There's a good chance that there is a big hole in my brain, so...
I wouldn't say a good chance.
That's a thing in my family. We congenitally have a brain thing.
A brain hole.
Yeah, a brain hole. I believe it's actually called a caverna.
Really?
I think that's the term. Yeah, my mom has it and my grandma had it. It's just like a part of the brain. There's like a gap in it.
How big is this gap?
I don't know. I reckon it can't be very big because, first of all, the human brain's not really that big. And secondly, I can't imagine you can be like missing too much of it and have it not affect you.
Yeah, I mean, I never got to meet your grandmother, but your mom seems fine. Like
Fine-ish, yeah.
Fine-ish.
But I probably there's like I would say a greater than 30% chance that there's a hole in my brain, and that's the conscience. That's where
if you said to me, "Do you believe this woman has a hole in her brain?" Does it seem like that? I wouldn't say yes.
I've seen the scan. I know it's there. Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm thinking about holes in the brain.
Why are some of Yellow's buildings on the wrong side?
I don't know. Oof. I got so distracted by holes.
It's been a really long time since you played, so I thought by now you have something queued up. You have a plan.
Hush. Your face.
One of these guys might have a plan. Let's get in real close and listen. No, they're not saying anything though. That's me.
Quiet your brain.
I wish I was in your kingdom. I know, little guy, I know.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. You will be soon.
Get out of here. You're ridiculous.
We're gonna invite that dude over to the trading post.
brown guy?
Yeah.
I need to build some more.
You need even more upgraded builds?
I just need builds, and those are the only building spaces we
Yeah,
have.
cheaper builds. Yeah, this... So there are two different... Out of curiosity, I'm just going to flip through these real quick. Are there builds on both of the unselected boards? No, the orange build space actually only exists on one of the summer boards. That's a thing that I had not noticed until now, but that should probably be something we factor in the future.
Yeah.
It is harder to build during the summer. So, okay, I'm not going to follow. Go ahead. Go ahead and get a discounted build.
Okay. In that case... I mean, I can't really get a discounted build. I just need to build.
You just need a build.
Yeah, I need to start building more of this stuff.
All right, well, do it then, man. Go for it. So hold up. If you're talking about just building a farm building, you play your farm laborer, not this space, right?
All right, yeah.
Because that makes the build free.
Yeah, I guess. Probably not the brown guy then, huh? Maybe like the white guy?
I don't know.
Then I could join?
Well, you could join with a white guy on any guy.
That's true. I'll just use the brown guy then. Okay, then I'm going to build...
And in fact, I believe if you play a white guy first on something that's not inherently colored, you can only join with white from there.
Ah.
So that's a dangerous way to commit your wilds.
Interesting.
Dangerous meaning,
Yeah.
Keyper relative. It's a low danger sort of game.
So dangerous. So the other says...
They're all 2 on the back.
I'm gonna do paddock.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm going to play that upgrade space. Would you like to join me? Would you care to join me? Now remember, you can join with a gray guy here.
Oh, yeah.
A white guy leading on a colored space does allow joiners of the space's color in addition to white joiners.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Alright, I'm going to be flipping over my brickmaker and my building plot. And I think the rest of these are all just point plays. So pavements is going to be the one that's worth the most. And for that, I will pay the cost of wheat.
Wheat.
It's the whole reason I took that wheat play earlier.
Okay, I'm going to do... I guess the hop field. The oast house.
Confident.
Nope. You said that and now I'm not. Livestock market and paddock.
All I have to do is say a word and you immediately become the opposite?
Yeah.
Alright, well, near the end of the game, I'm going to say the word victorious a lot.
You don't even need to. I'm probably just not going to be.
Alright, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to play... What do I got here? I got these 2 guys. Man, I don't have any wheat left and I'm sad. I hate when that happens. I hate when I don't have wheat.
Well, you just spent it all.
I know. It's upsetting though. Okay. Carpenter.
Okay.
Spend this for...
You notice how much smarter we're being about our resources this game?
Are we?
Yeah, like neither one of us is floundering out of developed resources.
That is true. Yeah, that did happen a lot last game.
We're slowly learning. Very, very slowly learning.
It does help that we start with 3 upgraded resources. That did help.
Yeah, but I think also we're just doing a better job of like maintaining and playing upgrade actions. Making sure that we build upgrade buildings before running out of upgraded resources is important. So I'm kind of thinking, like, I have this blue guy left. I could just boat play, go get White Wind and take chickens, because right now chickens are worth 2 each, but they will eventually be worth 3. Is there a play that this blue guy is going to do for me that's going to be worth more than 6 points, given that he doesn't match all of the other valuable spaces? I could use him to make clay, I suppose.
I suppose.
Actually, that's not bad. Because I want to commit buildings to my town area as quickly as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also I want chickens. Chickens are worth points.
Chickens are worth points.
Thank you for that affirmation.
You're welcome.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Brickmaker. I'm sure I'll want to play it at some point. I guess it may as well be now.
Okay.
Turn a single clay into 2 bricks.
Now what am I
Bricks
gonna
of
do?
what? We prefer you don't ask. You know, they just come out of the back of the trading post, wrapped in foil. Definitely never cut with baking soda. And you just take them to your building site and, use them.
Use them.
However you must.
I think...
I was trying to think of a good brick joke, like the film Brick.
How many people who are watching this do you think have seen that?
I think that Rian Johnson is quite a popular filmmaker at this point. He's made some big stuff. I think Looper did quite well. He made a Star War. One entire Star War. So.
I don't know how popular that film is, though.
How popular Star Wars is?
No, Brick.
Oh, Brick. I think people know Brick.
Yeah,
Leave it
I
in
don't
the comments
think anyone's
below.
heard of Star Wars.
Leave it in the comments below. Do you know what this movie, Brick? And if you don't know
Without
this movie,
looking
Brick,
it up.
what you should do is go and watch the movie and then come and leave in the comments that you've seen it. It's very good.
It is very good.
What's up, man?
Um,
You're not supposed to get involved in the banter when I'm bantering for the purpose of buying you time to figure out your
no,
turn.
but it's so tempting. Okay.
The charisma, it's electric. She just gets drawn
I didn't
in.
say that. I need some animals. I think.
Yeah, so I've frittered away my dude advantage a little bit here by not following a couple of times, to the point where I'm not really going to get that many free laydowns at the end of the turn.
So I think I'm going to play my livestock market.
Okay, so you get to trade 1 animal for any 2 other animals. They do not have to be the same type, but they can be the same type.
Yeah. I think for now I'm going to do cow for boar deer.
Okay, I just realized something. I totally spaced on something. I totally spaced on a fair thing, and I have no way of recovering from it.
Ooh.
I needed to not pay all of my wheat on that upgrade. It had to be wheat something else, because I have wheat on my summer fair. Well, that was stupid. SB.
There's a lot of things to consider in this game. It's easy to do
I
that.
see what it is. I see your plan.
What, put animals down on these things that score points? Yeah.
No, your plan is to take so long with your turns that I get all
Hey!
discombobulated and forget what I was doing.
You are one to talk.
Oh, what? I'm done. What's up?
Yeah, this is very unusual that you are done. You always take a long time.
She's bamboozled me. You all saw it.
Bamboozled.
I've been bamboozled. She put a spell on me.
I think I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Ooh, they stacked.
Yeah.
So can I lay them down and do it again?
You can lay that... Alright. When you play to join on a space, and there is one standing guy on that space, you can lay him down to have him do the job and also your newly played guy do the job.
Well, I'm putting the guy on top.
Okay, so in this case you get to trade an animal for 2 other animals twice.
Yeah.
And they are not at the same time. One of them happens, then the other one happens. So you could trade an animal that you got from the first trade as the cost of the second trade. That actually has no relevance to this situation, but just so we all understand how those rules work.
I'm just going to play it as if I get 2 animals.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
I'm going to
So you're just going to max your paddock?
Yeah, not deer. I mean goat and chicken.
Goat chicken, yeah. Seems pretty good.
Maybe.
Seems maybe pretty good.
It's only 8 points. Which you said earlier wasn't enough, so...
No, 8 points is like the baseline for an upgraded building. Like, if you get 8 points out of a building is what you should expect.
Alright. That's all my meeples.
Yep, so I get one final play here, and I'm looking at my laydown options. So I could take 2 upgrades, but I don't need 2 upgrades. I could do laydown action here and get 2 discounted builds, and I think that's got to be right. Right? Because I just have like a bunch of stuff. And if I'm going to win this with this Thatcher Village Hall strategy, I need to put things on the table.
Mm.
So the things I need to put on the table are probably drainage and Village Hall, as long as I'm building at a discount. So like Village Hall here, drainage here. And for those, I will pay... Oh, but I probably don't want to put the... I'm not going to put the Village Hall down first. I'm going to put down this Jewel Cutter, right? Because I definitely want this. So I got to pay some kind of resource for this, and then either a wood or a clay for that. I still have a clay cost, but I also still potentially have a wood cost. I'm not really sure what resource I want to spend here. The only thing I do know is that it's not stone, right? I think I'm gonna spend a wood and a brick.
Okay.
Wood for this, brick for that. I do believe that I am going to make it to 12 buildings. So I think this Village Hall is going to actually score.
That's good. It's a lot better when you can score it. Yeah. I learned that last game too.
Yep, certainly the case. Oh, I'm dumb. Building plot makes this free. So... Sorry, hold on. Let me get my brick and wood back. I want to make the play completely differently then. Okay. Because that is where the drainage has to go, but there's no reason for me to use the discounted build space to build it then. Mm. So like I build here and like here, or here. And I do put the Village Hall down. Like that. And then I end up actually spending the same resources. Wood for the Jewel Cutter and clay for the Village Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Because I could use normal build, non-discounted build actions to play the drainage for free. So why would I not do that? Okay, there we go. Now it's actually done. You went out last, so you again maintain first player. And then the season ends, and we first of all do fairs. I failed. I failed my fair, Elise. I forgot to maintain wheat.
To maintain a wheat. I succeeded.
If I lose by 4 points, we know where it came from.
I have ship and log and wood.
Yep, you're good. It's a really stupid, like, I didn't need to spend the wheat, right? I was fine. It's just a not...
Yeah, but no, you
that's a not paying attention
mistake.
You
weren't looking at it.
That's my least favorite kind of mistake to make. Yeah, and then get your guys back. Assuming, all animals are legal, so go ahead and get all your meeples back. I ended up in a better position on this. Oh, I thought so. I guess I don't have any browns or greens this time. Well, but I do have 2 whites this time. A little bit more wild action available.
Felt bad for you.
Well, I appreciate that.
There's 3 green guys.
Yeah. I don't feel too bad about this set of dudes. Especially given that I know I need to still do like multiple build actions and stuff. Having with the orange guys is cool. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine.
Where did it go?
What'd you do?
Is that the one I had? No.
I don't know. What?
I think I accidentally... Oop.
What are you doing?
I'm confused. I accidentally threw my board in one of the
Yeah, but like, what are you doing? We just need the fall
I'm
winter
just gonna
boards.
replace the market. Just give me the correct board, please, because
okay,
I'm
here.
confused.
Here it is. Okay, so new boats. The autumn boats. So we didn't take anything from the market on that last one, then. Okay.
Okay.
So if I want to satisfy my other fair, which I totally do, I swear, we gotta get some of this going. I don't anticipate that bottom thing being a problem on account of... But we're going to have to figure some stuff out for that top part, because we don't even have that building. We need one of... Oh, no, wait, that's right. That guy's a farmyard animal. I'm so used to my autumn fair having paddock animals on it. As I think it has in the past. So this wouldn't be a bad thing to get on this board, but we don't really need it. But this is the turn where we're going to want to start looking at... you dealt out too many buildings.
Yeah?
Yep. Alright. What is this merchant? I feel like I must have asked this before. Okay, on the not upgraded side, it's just 3 points. If the tile is upgraded, the owner may undertake an additional boat action each time they use a boat tile. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Stone yard lets you score a little bit of stone. That's interesting. The kiln is a tile with an unusually high multiplier. I assume that it's only the case that there's 2 orange borders on even the best of these for this. 2. One. Yeah, okay. So this tile does cap out at 8 points. That's not that impressive. Hunter's Lodge is a 12-point cap. Okay.
So I'm ready whenever you are.
I am not ready.
Okay.
Did you know?
Could you get ready?
Okay, so I need you. All right, we're down to 2. I definitely need something that has this space, so we're down to 2. That space is certainly compelling. We
yes.
can't get... Okay, that's not bad. It has this and this and this.
I think that's a beautiful choice.
Yeah, I think we got a winner here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm concerned that we don't have a method of getting this.
Yeah.
Right? There's no... Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, obviously, but...
Well, that's a shame.
I mean, I know you're talking about your fair.
Yeah, I believe I cannot score my fair.
Really?
Yeah, it has a horse on it. There's no way for me to get horse because you took both livestock market and Hopfield. And there's no horse spaces and no horse boat.
You didn't choose the horse one?
Was there a horse one? I don't think so.
Know.
Oh, there is a horse one. Okay, I couldn't take that. I needed there to be a build space on it.
Okay.
So I had a choice between horse or good building, and I took good building without really thinking about it.
Okay.
And that's probably still right. I think the building is going to be worth more points, but maybe not. 6 is starting to be a real number. So what is your keeped guy? Wait. You didn't pull all your guys here. You have a brown dude.
Oh, I do.
Somebody's getting keeped because I ended up with only 8. Keeped.
He's gonna get keeped.
Green guy? Okay. I wish I had an extra guy so I could get a horse.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm making a lot of goofy mistakes this time. A lot of not paying enough attention mistakes.
Yeah.
Especially since you ended up playing a thing that had one of the orange build spaces on it.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
Me not going to the... Yeah, but that makes it wronger. More wrong. Even more wronger. At least...
more wronger.
It hurts my heart.
Oh.
My heart, the sadness. What do you got?
I'm gonna go to the market.
To the market?
Yes, to the market.
But to the market, though?
Yes, to the market.
Shoot.
Yep. Shoot.
I do have a blue guy. But I kind of hate that follow because I want to do boat stuff this time. There are actually good boats for me.
I didn't know who else to use, really.
I guess I can follow blue and then just use a white guy for a boat, maybe. So I'm thinking we might be able to make this happen, and... Yep, I'm down. Let's do it.
Alright, taking this.
Alright, I'm going to take this fair.
Okay.
I wish you hadn't taken that.
Why?
Because I wanted that. What do you mean, why?
You didn't think I was going to take it?
Not necessarily. There are other options.
I chose this board with the boars on it.
So? There are other options,
For a
man.
reason.
There are other options, man.
For the boar reason. Actually, I was thinking about taking that fair if you didn't take it.
Let's see. That could be 8 points. I'd have to have 4 stone just sitting there at the end of the game. That seems unlikely given that I have a jewel cutter. Although I do have a trading post as well. That does maybe make my trading post more valuable. You know what? I'll take the stone yard. Stone yard and that fair. That was my call. And so you get one more.
Okay.
So let me think. We know this is drainage. And then we put up something else. Yeah, so drainage plus stone yard actually still leaves 3 spaces. So I'm actually still in the market for buildings that are worth points.
I'll take this one, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't remember if I shuffled after I took back the extra tile, so let's just do that. The cups. Have we seen this before?
What is it? Can you move your...
Let's you trade. You can just mouse over it and hold Alt.
No, I've not seen that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. That's interesting.
Oh, weird.
Okay. My action. This did not go well for me. Do you remember when we thought I might be good at this game? Because I have already forgotten.
That doesn't sound familiar. I'm just kidding. I'm terrible.
My feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to go back to the market.
Really?
Yeah.
What's on the other side of this? 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points, and it gets double animals.
I think...
Would you like to come with me to the market?
To market.
To bury your curds in whey. I don't know the real versions of a lot of the fairy tales and nursery rhymes.
I see that.
In my house as a kid, it was all like the Stinky Cheese Man and Dr. Seuss books.
Alright, let's go.
Part of which I blame that for the way I am now. I'm taking this bracelet maker. I really needed just some gem scoring building.
Okay, I'm gonna take... What is the fair I have? I'm gonna take these.
Okay, the farmer's cottage is...
Wait, can I do more than one winter fair?
Yeah, but if you try to do more than one fair in a season, you have to have separate goods for each of them.
Okay. Ooh, hold on.
So like you wouldn't be able to double count a ruby
think I can handle
for
that.
each of those.
This is for greens.
Yep, green outline spaces on the board that you end up with at the end of the game.
Alright, I'll take it. I don't know.
Alright. It's a slick strategy there, making your choices, waiting to see what I want next, and then changing your mind and taking that instead.
Well, I don't know what you want.
It's a tricky move.
How do I know what you want?
Because I said I wanted it.
Well, I wasn't listening to you.
I just bet. Can you imagine a person not listening to me?
It did take me a while to
It's
learn
crazy
how to do
tough.
that, but I had to. It's a survival strategy. I'm mean today.
So this is like interesting. If I'm trying to end up with pairs of emerald and sapphire to make bracelet maker, this fair has an emerald on it, so I'm kind of compelled to take this because if I have a bracelet, an emerald sapphire pair, then I can use one of them for this fair and one of them for that fair. But this doesn't have any animal overlap with this one at all, which is a little awkward. And like I intend to have several chickens. One hopes, fingers crossed, by the end of the game. So I think I'm going to take this fair as my other pick.
Okay.
It'll require me to have 2 emeralds to score them both, but like, Let's dream big, shall we?
Let's dream big.
All right, so it's your play.
Okay. I want some stinky boars.
Boars. I don't have a way of storing them. There's no boar boat.
But you do have this.
I do have that, but I'm not going to score that this season, I don't think. I think that is a winter score. So I'm pretty sure I don't follow you.
What a jerk. Alright, I'll take boars myself. 2 boars.
So now I had to figure out... I want to build. I'm definitely doing a build action with an orange guy, so I had to figure out how I want to stack this. Putting more guys on this board makes it more attractive, but this board has a wild on it already. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to call this board now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Go ahead. So it is generally not the case that you have any idea what your next turn is going to be when you finish a turn?
I have some idea, but... Are you calling me out?
No, I'm trying to get into your headspace. I'm trying to understand where you're at, man.
I just have a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm not sure what order or when and...
Okay, I'm just like every time I throw to you, there is dead silence.
Because I'm thinking.
That's what I'm saying, like...
Sometimes I gotta think.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. So,
Eh.
let's do parallel thinking for her while she's thinking. How could she best score this game? I mean, obviously, she's gonna get that Hunter's Lodge built at some point.
Yeah.
Farmer's Cottage may or may not end up being valuable. I mean, now that she has it, she can try to optimize the country board she lays down for it. Which is what I was going to do with it.
So I need to build. But I don't have an orange guy.
That's true.
Which kind of stinks for me.
Well, I mean, you just play your white guy on the orange space.
Yeah, I might have to. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay. I believe that let me think here. Because we can follow orange now. And then do another build on our turn, right? Because I can do 2 builds for free. And that's going to be Drainage and Bracelet Maker. I guess I don't need... Following you now gets me 3 builds. I don't need a whole bunch more builds than that, probably. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... You know. You know, though.
I don't know.
So I need 5 builds to finish my town. But I'm not sure I have the buildings yet. I'm not sure these are my winning buildings. I'm not sure these 6 buildings have my last 5 buildings in them. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta stop forgetting not to deal out new market tiles.
What a cheater.
Ooh, scrap dealer's up. I would like to make that happen. So, okay, there's something. If I don't follow, because I already didn't follow once, if I don't follow again, I run the risk of not going out. And if I want to be able to do a laydown action, I need to go out before you do. So I think that actually compels me to follow.
Okay.
I join you on this, that I can attempt to be the guy who has the laydown action.
Okay. So I'm going to play Hunter's Lodge.
Okay.
Also, what else we need here? Copse? What is a copse?
I think it's pronounced cops.
Cops.
I'm not certain.
And...
It's a like a small grouping of trees.
Oh, doesn't look like trees. All
That's
right.
why you get to trade wood for stuff, because trees.
Ah.
Trees love it when you just give them processed timber.
That's kind of messed up.
It's their favorite thing. All right, well, I'm going to build here and here for free. That seems all right.
Yeah, you were saying earlier like how
And
it wasn't all
then-
that great.
I'm going to build this somewhere, and it actually extremely does not matter where. And I use a resource that is not... I think I use a clay, or a brick, rather, to pay for that.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it is great. You spend a bunch of effort turning it over, and then it's worth 3 whole points.
But you save all the resources on building.
Yeah, but I like, did I need to?
Well, maybe not.
I'm just saying, like, this is the way to get to the village hall. It's just a little... This building is not going to give me the number of points I would have liked. And I think that I could maybe have afforded to be more ambitious.
Well, you just didn't use it correctly. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think I used it pretty
I'm
correctly.
sticking up for it.
What are you being so mean to me for?
Because I like that building.
Okay.
I'm sticking up for it.
You have a deeper emotional connection with this building card than you
I'm
do
sorry.
with...
I don't know. I'm just mean
Than you
today.
do with me, Elise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My heart.
I'm sorry. I'm mean today.
My heart, it shatters.
Oh, no.
That sounds
Bad.
so painful.
That sounds awful.
So I need to upgrade some resources. Or I need to just use the trading post to make a bunch of new resources. Yeah, because I don't want to use Brickmaker. I don't have enough clay. And I guess this space is available, but this space is better than trading post is. Because I really don't need... I really don't need anything except upgraded resources. I guess in that sense, Brickmaker is actually fine, huh? Because I don't need to keep any clay. I don't benefit from having clay. Low-tier resources are not worth anything at the end of the game, generally. As we continue to advance, the boats flip over, and on their backside, they usually don't have unupgraded resources.
Mm-hmm.
This is already on its backside. I don't know what I flipped that over for. So... yeah, I think I play my Brickmaker then. I think that's the way I get more resources for being ready to upgrade.
Okay.
And I want to play my Brickmaker with a color of guide that I'm not that likely to need anywhere else. I do want to do upgrades. I think it's orange. Right? Because I don't think I am going to end up with enough tiles to finish building out my town board yet. So yeah, orange guy plays Brickmaker. Gets me 2 bricks.
Okay.
I could have gone black guy to here. Oh no, I was going to say I could have gone black guy to here to try to bait you into following, but actually, you can't, so never mind.
Yeah. So never
There's
mind.
no version of this where I end up with more than two additional resources.
Okay. I'm going to do... I knew what I was going to do, and then now I don't. Sorry.
It all gets away.
Yeah, it does that. I don't know why. Oh, upgrading. I'll do upgrading. Wait.
Okay. Waiting.
Man, I wish I had wheat. I like having wheat.
Yeah, wheat's pretty good. We have not made any wheat spaces available, unfortunately.
Actually, I think I'm going to do carpenter first.
Okay.
Carpenter. Two wood. Yeah?
Yeah. I think that I now play a boat. I believe. I think I do this and go for the White Wind. Is this better than me just playing chicken? If I'm just going to use the boat to get chicken, you might join me on get chicken? Actually, You probably wouldn't. You already have the maximum number of chickens you can score this game. I mean, I guess you could use it to get wood, maybe? I don't know. I'm taking the boat.
Okay.
I'm doing this boat thing. You can't use it to get... Yeah, you can't follow me on the boat. You could only follow me if all I did was get chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to white wind here, and I'm going to get 2 chickens, because eventually 2 chickens is going to be worth 6 points. Probably.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
I'm doing my upgrades now.
Yep.
So, this guy's gonna go here.
I'm a little concerned that I may end up only having 4 meeples. There's some, or like 5. There's some chance I go into the next turn with 5 meeples, but think of all the laydown actions.
That's true.
Yep, so I follow. We each get 3 upgrades.
Yeah, so I think, man, I'm running out of resources. I gotta do this.
Okay.
Hunter's Lodge. And what's on the other side? 3, 2 each. And I guess farmyard.
Okay. Yeah, because you have some farmyard scoring already just sitting in your hop field.
Yeah.
All right, for me, the upgrades are, first of all, definitely Jewel Cutter, for which I pay wood. Then, I think probably Stoneyard, or like, no, it's Drainage is next, for which I pay brick. And then, at this point, flipping Thatcher. I'm definitely going to fill my town, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Thatcher is worth 6 points right now. If I flip it over, it scores 1 point per building, but only for upgraded buildings. So no, if I flip it over, it's worth 7 immediately. But that's only a 1 point gain. I guess the biggest possible gain for me is Village Hall, so I may as well just flip Village Hall now. So I'll pay the other brick for that.
Okay.
Leaving myself very carefully with stone. Because boy oh boy do I need stone.
Okay, it's you.
Alright, I'm going to play my trading post now, I believe, for the purpose of generating additional stone. Yes, I'm going to trade this stone for 2 stones. And also, I'm going to get an extra something. I'm going to actually trade log for clay with the other half of Trading Post. I sure have used Trading Post a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a very good take. That has really helped me.
It's pretty great. Alright. I'm going to join myself here.
Okay. You're going to get 3 boars.
I love boars. Can I fit 3 boars? Oh, but
Yeah.
I could also trade them too. If
Yeah, I mean, the cops and the livestock market and the field all can hold boars.
Yeah.
Your maximum boar capacity is extremely high, actually.
I love boars.
That explains our relationship.
What?
I figured it out. Alright, and then with my final guy, I'm pretty sure what I have to do is play Jewel Cutter. I think I need to get this process started. So I'm going to cut a stone into 2 jewels, and it's going to be emerald and it's probably emerald and sapphire. I'm trying to I want to have the gems for these fairs potentially. I really wish that there had been a fair available to me that was a sapphire and an emerald. That would have made my life a lot easier. I probably should take it as emerald sapphire. Because the fairs are kind of hard to set up, although if I take it as gold, I'm actually almost done with this. I would have to find a place to keep a boar. Or maybe I wouldn't. You score your fairs before animals are checked for legality, so if I just took a boar next turn, I could score it with the fair and then immediately lose it. That wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to take it as a sapphire and an emerald.
Okay.
This is safe. This is definitely points. We'll figure it out from there. So that was my last guy. So you have some plays left here.
Yeah, I'm going
to get some sweet laydown actions.
Let me just double check that there's not anything on the board that's better. I could get pigs. chickens.
True.
I think I'm going to do livestock market. Oop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man, what do I got going here? So probably we're gonna exchange a boar for.
Remember that you have a farmyard animal coming from your keep.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know how that affects things. I guess you don't actually have any other scoring animal buildings, so.
So I need a cow.
Yeah.
And I need a pig here. So maybe I keep the boar? Just get something else on. Well, no, then I'm not going to score any more animals. So maybe I don't do livestock market. Wait.
Well, you do need those animals.
I do need those animals. Oh my goodness, I'm confused. Okay. So we want pig, cow, right?
Okay.
Those are the two I don't have. Pig, cow. Okay.
All right, and then laydown action time. So I have 3 laydown actions coming. I'd like to do Jewel Cutter again, but I really don't want to run out of advanced resources because then my trading post gets less valuable, so I need to trading post before I do Jewel Cutter. And then I'll figure something else out later. So my first laydown action is going to be I trading post. I trade stone for stone.
Stone for stone.
And then clay for clay, probably. Actually, should I plan on building a stonemason? I don't have enough actions left to use a stonemason. Yeah, I'm just going to get more. But the stone yard... Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna take this trade in a way that causes me to gain a rock instead of a clay.
Okay.
Alright. This stone yard's not going to be worth very much. I think I'm going to end up cutting away too much of my stone. That was a bad scoring building to take. The market was really bad for me, though. Problem is, I need to get some buildings. I need to be done building.
I should probably play it safe. I'm gonna go here.
Okay, get a single gold.
Yep.
Fair enough. Alright, and then I have some laydowns available, so I probably my laydowns are jewel cut some more, and then, get 2 chickens. Just finish out my cluck cluck chicken house.
Cluck cluck.
That does seem like it's maybe right. Alright, well, I'm going to jewel cut with this laydown action. I'm going to trade out a stone to get... So on the back side of this, it scores this trio for 6 points. It would be really cool if I could get 12 points out of this building. And actually, trying to upgrade it and score trios is maybe easier than scoring 3 pairs of these if I'm also trying to score fairs. So I'm gonna take here Emerald Ruby.
Okay.
And I'm gonna want to flip this over anyway if I'm upgrading my Thatcher. It'll be an extra point on Thatcher. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm laying down my Keyper.
Yep, so you put down your Keyper and you get your other farmyard animal.
Doesn't matter, right?
It probably does not, no.
Pig, because they're colorful.
Okay. You sure do have animals.
Yes.
Alright, and then my final laydown action can be either get 2 more chickens, or I could do Brickmaker again. End up with 2 more brick that I can use, like trading posts, to turn into stone. Because I am going to end up needing a lot of stone. Or rather, I'm going to end up being able to score a lot of stone.
What do you think?
Yeah, but chickens are 3 points each, and that's easy. I'm going to take this laydown to take 2 boat transactions. I'm going to get 2 more chickens.
When in doubt, chicken.
I think going to maximum chicken scoring has to be right.
Chicken.
It's too many points for too little effort, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was the final action. Once again, you will be first player. So first, fares. I failed to complete because there was no way for me to get the horse.
Okay. I did complete mine.
Yep. I do not... This is bad. I missed 10 points of fares. 10's a lot.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
That's very comforting. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry. You're probably still gonna win, though. I mean...
Right, so these are out. Take back your stuff. So I end up with a smallish group of dudes.
You have more white guys?
I do.
Get out of here. These guys are just tumbling all over the place.
I'm a little worried about my guys here. Why did I lock this boat? What am I doing? I wanted to be able to like box select stuff and take it off of the boat, but I forget that I also have to take the boat off of the country board. So all of these get dealt out. These 2 are in the wrong spots, or on the wrong sides rather. I don't know, man. I do not think that I am doing as well this game as I did last game. I do think I'm going to get good town scoring, though.
Well,
I'm just, I'm short 30 points of shipping from last game's score, and I don't see me making that up. So, okay, this is right. This is right. Oh, yeah, I think
these guys.
We're all good to pick up, or to pick out our new country boards. And you are going to have 3 extra... Man, you are going to get some free stuff. So we need...
It was short a lot last game, which I think really hurt me.
We need a lot of upgrades yet. I can make bank off of upgrades. So I want to make sure I have access to good upgrade actions. Which means that we're going to need more just sort of like bulk resources. Which makes me want to have this available. So like that and that, or this and this and this. That's probably the right one, right? This is a little awkward because there's no but I guess that's true of both of these arrangements. This thing and this thing are not on the same halves, so I kind of like this. It also has that, which is important to us because we're actually on this, and then yeah, gotta find some time to make. Yeah, okay, I'm ready. I think this is the right call for us.
I'm trying to hold back. I couldn't.
All right, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tried so hard not to do that.
Okay. Well, you picked one that was, one of the ones. She's going to pick one of the ones that had a three greens on it. So I didn't really factor that into my decision because I don't think it mattered. I was able to get all the stuff I really needed on mine, but we should have at least looked for that. Like, that's information we could have had that we didn't have. Probably didn't need, but definitely didn't have.
I didn't choose it because of that. Why would I do that?
Because you have a building that scores for the... Oh, this is a green building. All of the other... space scorers are town buildings.
Oh.
So I just, for some reason, even though I had looked directly at this, assumed that it was a buildable town building.
Then don't worry about it.
Well, apparently I shouldn't have worried about it. Okay. So who's staying in the keep? Do you feel that having more keeples than me all game has been advantageous?
Yes. Partially because I was short the whole game last time, and I feel like it really hurt me.
I honestly really have not felt hurt too badly by being short. Yeah, it's the lack of colors and the lack of decision making hasn't really been that bad. I've done a good job of making it so that when it was time for me to go into laydowns, I had laydown actions that were worth points. I think. So what's up?
I think I want goods, so...
Remember that you get these when you play your Keyper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have no reason to get more animals.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But I also don't want to give up these guys, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Alright. I go first, huh?
You do go first.
Okay. Wow.
And since you can't build that, it currently doesn't matter which one of us ends up keeping what. But look out for buildings that might change that. Things like the mine, which will be worth potentially, I guess, only 6 points to somebody. That's not really that great. Or the log cabin, which is worth 3 points per brown. So okay, there's a board that makes that a 9-point building. If you could get the log cabin and build the log cabin and claim this with your Keyper. So do factor that stuff into your decisions.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I will do that.
Good. Good. Well, do that.
I'm gonna start with
then.
my carpenter.
Okay. I too am going to start by making resources. I think that this is a very important play for me. Would you like to come and join me in the making of many upgraded resources?
Yeah, that's what I was setting up for, so yes.
Okay. I judged correctly. I just need to make the resources at any cost. So I get to do this 3 times. And this is a case where it does matter that you complete the trades sequentially. I need to end up with... Let's see, we could potentially... I might just end up building Scrapyard just as a filler, but most optimally, it would be cool to have, like, 3 stones and a wood at the end of this. Yeah, effectively, this is gain 3 things, right? With an initial cost of having things. So I'm going to trade stone for stone, stone, then stone for stone, stone, then stone for stone wood.
Okay. That sounded funny, sorry. What else do I need to build or want to build?
So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 4 to 6 upgrade actions realistically is what I would benefit from. So we got to try to figure out how to make that happen too. Basically, it's a lot. Basically, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to happen for me.
Okay, so I'm going to trade one of my wood for 2 stones.
Okay.
Another wood for wood brick.
Okay.
Okay. Plop. Okay.
Then it is your turn.
I think then we're going to have to... Which color of guy is correct to use? We'll use brown. We got a lot of brown guys.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
gonna buy some tiles. Or a tile.
Yeah, I want to do that. Do I want to get... Yeah, it would be good for me to get to. Okay, follow. Join.
Okay. I would like this.
Alright. I think I do want this log cabin. And then ideally I would pick up one more thing that's actually going to be worth points for the town. So what is going to actually be worth points? Brickyard, probably not. Key Market is just exchanges. The Alchemist has 3 points on the front. Is that where I'm at? Am I at the take a thing because it has 3 points on its front phase? I think I might.
Key Market also does, but it's cheaper.
Yeah, but also, like, it's actually possible I would use the Alchemist, because I have a lot of unevolved resources that could be turned into gems. I probably don't have enough keeples, actually, to take advantage of all the buildings I need to take advantage of, so I might never use it, but I think I'm doing that.
I'm going to take the Key Market, then.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so... having taken the log cabin... I think I had best go ahead and drop my Keeper.
Okay.
That needs to happen. And actually, that probably needed to happen anyway, because this is probably a pretty important laydown action for me. And I should deal... there should be tiles.
There should be tiles.
There should be tiles.
Okay. Let's see.
So what's up, police?
I need to build. I don't have any good guys for building, but...
Oh, that's true, you don't.
Also, I need gems, but I don't have any good guys for that either.
Also true.
You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to lay my Keeper so I can get these things.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I think I'm going to get... I don't know how much it matters, actually. I'm going to get stone... Stone, wood. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Rock, wood, wood. Right.
I'm gonna build.
Okay.
And I am playing orange. You can't follow, so I get 2 builds. And surprise, it's log cabin and alchemist at a cost of wood and also stone.
Look, you did it. Very nice. I think you're doing just fine.
How did I just completely miss that? My town scoring is going to be great, but I don't have other points. Is my concern.
Yeah, but I think that's how this game goes.
No.
Yes.
No, when I did well last time, it was because I made good scores in places.
Good
Here
scores.
I'm making good score in place.
Good
that feels
scores in
worse.
Places.
Yeah.
So I think then... Man. Kind of in a bad spot with all this. So I'm going to... I'll take a blue guy, I guess. Well, I could do... You don't have a blue guy.
I do not have a blue guy. I have white guys. So if you do something that's good enough to make me want to follow, I could.
I'm going to play Flipper.
I'm pretty sure that is not a thing I care about following. Yeah. No join.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 rubies.
Okay. Seems like a fine play. So let's see. I need a deer. And then a pig would be worth points. A pig would be worth point, singular. So, Keyflower is potentially a play for me. Let's see, I have 3 Keeples left. I'm going to get a bunch of laydown actions. But I have to be careful here and make sure that all of my plays are things that I'm going to get value out of on the laydown end too, right? So, I'm going to need more advanced resources, without a doubt. I have upgrades to do, and while upgrading, I'm definitely going to upgrade the Cluck Cluck Chicken House, which will just cost a cube. I can definitely afford to lose cubes. I need to make sure that I have grown-up resources as well.
Grown-up resources?
So I'm pretty sure I have to play Brickmaker. I don't love that. But I need to gain the largest number of advanced resources possible, and the only thing left is Brickmaker. That's the only way that I gain more than 1 resource from this meeple. So I probably use the black guy, because there's no... Yeah. Yep. Okay, use the black guy to play Brickmaker.
Okay.
Then I know that one of my white meeples is destined for upgrade, and I don't know what the rest of my plan is. That's fine. I don't need a plan.
You don't need a plan. Who needs a plan?
What am I, some kind of guy who has a plan?
Certainly not.
Certainly not.
Okay. I'm going to play this.
Okay. Get yourself a sapphire.
I just don't have the guys that match anything.
Alright, so this guy definitely has to be upgrade. Do you have... No, you have no possible follow. So that lets me upgrade twice. And my upgrades are going to be... Bracelet Maker, and I think it's... Let's see, Log Cabin goes from 3 points to 9 points.
That's pretty good.
Thatcher is not going to gain 6 points, so yeah. Log Cabin and Brickmaker at a cost of Brick.
Very good.
Or not Brickmaker. You know, the ones I actually flipped over, not the one I said. Bracelet Maker.
Okay, I'm going to... Maybe I just build to... It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to build Emporium.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't really matter how I do it, because they're going to be the same.
Yeah, and you can't... It's not like playing a guy on an Emporium would be meaningful. Alright, and then I have to play Jewel Cutter, where I trade stone for Sapphire Ruby. So now I have two sets of scoring on my Bracelet Maker. And I don't have fares. Man, no fares, no shipping, and very, very few farm points.
Yeah, lots of chickums.
I do have that. Nobody could argue that. All right, what do you got?
I'm enjoying myself here.
Okay. Get 2 sapphires.
I don't think it really matters because I'm not going to have enough rubies, but whatever. Might as well.
At least believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. You have guys left. You could get rubies. This could happen.
But I also need more gold.
Well...
Or do I? Wait.
Life's tough.
I don't think I do.
So let me think. It's not possible for me to score Bracelet Maker again.
No, I don't need more gold.
I do still want to get upgrades. How many plays do I have left? I have 3 laydowns. So Jewel Cutter can't cut me enough stuff to score Bracelet Maker again. Bracelet Maker's locked. I can still score points from upgrading up to 4 buildings, 5 buildings, I guess. But the farmyard upgrade is only worth 1 point. I lost sight of it, man. I lost sight of it a little bit. This turn I was hurt slightly by not having enough guys. Enough different guys.
Yeah.
Because I needed to be able to take one more different action. I needed to be able to do a boat so that I could get animals to finish my fairs. That's... You taking both Hopfield and Livestock Market probably depressed my score considerably. If I could have gotten either of them, I would have been fine. It turns out. Well, I think this is a play, right? This is my first laydown action, is let's do this 3 times. And it's just it's trade stone for stone 3 times. So, okay. Gain 3 stone. This stone yard is going to end up being worth very little.
Okay. It's ruby time.
It's ruby time. Get that ruby.
Yeah, I got a ruby.
Okay, then I take the laydown action of, let's get 2 upgrades.
Okay.
And the best upgrades to take are this for 4 additional points. And this, right? Because right now it's 6, but it would become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, 4 points and 4 points, I think, are my best 2 upgrades. That would only be worth 2. This is going to be worth very, very little. Yep, so those are my 2 upgrades, and they cost stone and stone.
Okay.
But each of those stones being worth 4 points is better than the flipped over stone yard.
Okay, my last guy is coming here.
Okay.
2 more rubies.
All right.
I love shiny things.
And now I have one final laydown. Oh, at least I screwed up.
Why?
Because I needed that. I played out of order. That last action should have been Brickmaker. And then I used the bricks made from the clay to do those upgrades that I have 2 more stone. That would have been 2 more points for my stone yard.
Fix it?
I mean, within the rules, no.
You can fix it.
You're going to let me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pretend I did that right. So I made 2 clay last turn.
Remember this kindness in the future.
Okay.
What is going on outside?
I don't know. Somebody's just...
Like, unlocking their car door over and over?
Oh, I thought it was somebody had really upset a robot.
It's the sound a lot of people's doors make when they...
Just cursing at them, but like
beep, beep.
in poorly expressed binary ASCII.
It's so upset. Oh.
Okay. And that was the last play of the game then.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I did that well.
I did this.
You sure did. 6 more points for you.
This is the first time I've gotten
My total fair scoring was 2. At least it's very grim. I'm in a very grim position.
Alright, I'm gonna open the spreadsheet.
Yeah. I let it get away from me a little bit.
This is a tough game. We'll see what the scores are. Whose score do you want to do first?
Let's go ahead and get mine out of the way, shall we?
Alright, so start with your shipping track.
I never managed to find a way to make the sheep worth any points. 0 shipping.
Alright, farm tiles.
13.
Village tiles.
Okay, here's where all of my points are. So this log cabin is worth 9 points, right? The board I took at the end has 3 of those spaces. So this is 9. This is 12. This stone yard is worth 4 points to 16. This brickmaker brings me to 21. Pavement is worth the full 12 to 33. Thatcher is worth 10 to 43. Building plot takes us to 46. Drainage is the full 10 to 56. Alchemist makes us 59. Bracelet maker scores twice to get to 71. Jewel cutter is 74. And then I have full score on the village hall for 86.
That's very good.
And then I have 2 points of fares.
Wait, your score is 101.
Yeah, that's quite a bit lower than last game, and honestly, just not a number I'm happy with.
Well, here's the review, just for everybody's sake. Game 1, we scored at 90.
Remember that those game 1 and 2 scores are not real, though.
Yes, but so they should be a little bit higher. So we'll just add like 10 in your head or whatever. So game 1, we scored at 90. Game 2, we scored at 95, but we weren't playing correctly. Last game, you had 113, and I had a very measly 63. So this game, you have 101.
Yep.
All right, so let's score mine.
I think you definitely you seem to have done better this game.
I don't know.
All right, so you have 2 points of shipping.
Okay, farm tiles.
Farm tiles, I see 3, 6, 7, 15. Full points on this takes you to 23. Full points on this is 35. And then full points on this is 43. You have 43 farms.
That's it?
That is what I see.
Really?
Yep.
I did not win then. I don't think. Village tiles?
We both did not score amazingly. Your village tiles are worth, let's see, you have 3 scores on your Emporium. So that's 12, and then your Carpenter makes it 17.
What? Fairs?
You have 18 points in fairs.
Where is all my points? I got 80.
That's an improvement. Here's part of your problem.
Yeah, over last game, which was much, much worse than the first 2.
Yeah, but it's still an improvement.
Not really. Just from last game.
Yeah.
Where are all my points?
That counts.
How did I not have more points in farm tiles?
You mostly didn't take farm tiles that score. You took livestock market and hop field, and farm laborer and cops.
I thought I did much better.
So you only have 4 farm tiles that score sort of in like normal amounts. And only one of those is actually like a full upgraded paddock animal.
That's a shame. I thought I did better. I mean, yes, I did better than last time, but last time I just did abysmally. Like that, I think that was abnormally bad. So I'm not counting that.
But what I'm saying is you're on the mend.
Yeah, but like game 2 I had 95, and game 1 when we were playing incorrectly I had 90.
Well, sure, but those scores don't count.
Yeah, they should have been higher, though. That's the thing.
Elise, do you want to look on the bright side or not?
No!
Okay, okay.
Looking on the bright side means I'm just going to keep sucking at this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. You can look on the bright side and also be cognizant.
Stop it. Stop being positive.
So I goofed up in 2 major places. Number 1, did not leave myself enough room to get animals. In summer, that was actually... Or not summer. In fall, that was actually me just not looking at the board enough. Because we could already see what the boats were and stuff. Like, I just left myself no way to get horse for no reason, basically. In winter, it actually was because I didn't have enough keeples. I got to take lots of actions, but I didn't get to take the highest point value actions, right? Like, I took 10 actions, right? I played... You had 9 actions, and then I got to... Oh, no, I took 9 actions, because I was after you. So yeah, I took exactly the same number of actions you did. So I took 9 actions, but I didn't get the best 9 actions. I needed at least one more meeple, so that I could take one more different action. Having to follow with laydowns did definitely hurt me there. Also this. Look at this.
Yeah.
I just did bad. I screwed up somewhere.
You did fine.
You should not end the game with this many spare resources.
I also had too many. I kind of made a mistake at the end.
We both took resources too many times. And my big problem was that I needed every upgraded resource that I got for the entire game. I either used them or scored them. But I got way too many small resources and never made anything out of them. Part of that is the trading post. The trading post was giving me extra cubes, and I needed to find a way to actually make use of those cubes.
Yeah.
Although I guess I don't actually have this clay. Cheater. There you go, that's better.
Cheater.
I don't know, man. How do you feel? What do you think you learned here?
I feel sad.
Yeah, that's why I amended the question. What do you think you learned here?
I don't know.
Are you going to need some time to analyze the footage?
Yeah.
Are you going to sit down with a 2-hour recording of us playing this board game in a notepad?
Somehow. I mean, I don't have a lot of time. Maybe I'll watch it on my lunch breaks at work or something. I really want to do better, and I'm disappointed in my performance. So I think I'm going to sit down and I'm going to analyze it, and then I'll come back next week with my analysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a soft ending there, but that's going to be it for us for this week. Come back next time when we both will have figured out some things we're going to fix.
Hopefully.
And we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.